Baby, I love you, baby. Just come home. Just come home. I love you. Just come home. I'm not gonna leave until you get home.
I just want to say to the city of Atlanta, can you just please help me find my baby sister? And Alexis, we love you. If you out there, you're looking at this, give us a call. We right here with you, okay?
Well, I just want to say this is like a very hard time for our family. And if Lexi, she's watching, I just want you to know you always been my role model. You're my strength, my aspirations in life. And I just want you to come home and be safe. And I hope God's walking with you. And please prevent any evil that comes her way. And we're here for you. I love you, Alexis. I miss you.
She's a beautiful girl. She's a beautiful, fun-loving little girl. She loves her sisters and she loves her brothers. She loves all her nieces and her nephews. And we miss her so much. She's the type of girl that she see you when you come to the house, the first thing she can do is sit on your lap, give you a hug. That's just how Alexis was. She's a sweet girl, a very sweet girl.
Halloween night in Atlanta, Georgia. While most people were out celebrating, a young woman's life was ending inside an apartment near Clark Atlanta University. Alexis Crawford was 21 years old, a college student trying to build her future. She shared an apartment with Jordyn Jones, someone she considered a friend. But on that Halloween night, that friendship would turn fatal. Just days earlier, Alexis had done something brave. She filed a report against Baron Brantley, Jordyn's boyfriend, for unwanted touching and kissing. He had crossed lines that should never be crossed, and Alexis refused to stay silent about it. She spoke up, believing that reporting it was the right thing to do. But that decision created tension. The apartment she called home became uncomfortable. The people she lived around became hostile. On Halloween night, that tension exploded. A fight broke out between Alexis and Jordyn. Baron was there too. And what happened next was absolutely brutal. Baron Brantley wrapped his hands around Alexis's neck and began choking her. She fought. She struggled for air, for her life. While she was being choked, Jordyn allegedly placed a black trash bag over Alexis's head, smothering her. Alexis Crawford stopped breathing. Around 3 in the morning, security cameras captured something disturbing. Jordyn and Baron were seen carrying a large plastic bin to their car. They loaded it in, drove off into the night, and hours later, they came back. But the bin didn't come back with them. Before we continue, I want to hear from you. Have you ever trusted someone completely, only to realize they weren't who you thought they were? Drop a comment below and let me know. And if you're new to True Crime Tower, go ahead and subscribe. We cover cases that matter, and we tell these stories with the respect and honesty they deserve. This is the story of Alexis Crawford, a young woman who tried to protect herself, only to be betrayed by the people closest to her.
Friday night, our top story weighing heavily on so many hearts and minds. It is the outcome that everyone feared. Alexis Crawford, the 21-year-old Clark Atlanta student missing for more than a week, has been found dead. Tonight, Atlanta police are charging a roommate and the roommate's boyfriend with a murder. And we have just learned that Baron Brantley has been arrested. But at this hour, the roommate, Jordyn Jones, is not in custody. Ryan Kruger is working the story for us tonight. Ryan, one of the suspects is also accused of sexually assaulting Alexis just a few days before she disappeared.
Yeah, that's right, Jeff. Alexis Crawford told police that her roommate's boyfriend, Baron Brantley, sexually assaulted her about 2 weeks ago. Just days later, Crawford disappears.
For days and days, they have wondered and worried.
The call from police came Friday afternoon. Alexis Crawford's body was discovered in a DeKalb County park. One of the murder suspects led police to the body.
The case has come to one of the saddest conclusions possible and has been absolutely heartbreaking.
Crawford's roommate, Jordyn Jones, and Jones's boyfriend, Baron Brantley, are charged with Crawford's murder. APD tells me a motive has not yet been established. But we did learn that on the night of October 26th, Brantley allegedly sexually assaulted Crawford at her apartment. Brantley's girlfriend was there at the time and saw Alexis passed out in the bathroom.
A number of other young people have lost their lives when they have their whole lives ahead of them. This is not only tragic, but it's senseless. It is unspeakable, and really just unfathomable.
Since the attack, Crawford told friends she wasn't comfortable sleeping in her own bed. She and her roommate were no longer on speaking terms. Jones was the last person to see Crawford alive, telling police she drove her to a liquor store. The next morning, she says Crawford was gone. Her keys, phone, wallet, all left at the apartment.
And Alexis Crawford comes from a big family. She's one of 10 children. A family spokesperson tells me tonight they are all gathering at the family's home in Athens, remembering this young woman.
The story is so horrible. And we want to remind you that it continues to touch so many of us. Thousands of you have clicked on the story on 11alive.com and our 11 Alive Facebook page as well. Hundreds of you leaving prayers and condolences for Alexis's family tonight. Another message of support for those who knew Alexis coming from the president of Clark Atlanta University tonight. He released a statement saying that counselors will be available on campus over the coming few days. And he goes on to write, our deepest thoughts and prayers are with her family and with everyone who knew and loved Alexis. Please know, I, along with the rest of the CAU administration, are here with you tonight. We mourn together.
New at 11, an Atlanta college student murdered, stuffed in a bin, and then dumped in a park.
Her best friend now charged in the murder. What could possibly happen to turn your best friend into your worst enemy?
In a CBS 46 News exclusive, Haley Mason sits down with a renowned psychologist to go inside the mind of an accused killer.
This is a story that most of us just can't understand. It's really hard to wrap your head around it. For parents, it's a complete nightmare. And for college students, young women especially, it's frightening. And it leaves them wondering, how can I keep this from happening to anyone else?
From the outside looking in, they were best friends. Alexis Crawford and Jordyn Jones were seniors at Clark Atlanta University, living in an off-campus apartment together, looking forward to graduation. Crawford's family even invited Jordyn in as part of their own.
Jordyn Jones' behavior has been diabolical from the very beginning.
A lot of times, we're friends to other people, but they, again, are not friends to us.
Renowned psychologist Dr. Sherry Blake has examined the case and questions if Jordyn was ever a true friend to Alexis.
Alexis probably felt she was a close friend of Jordyn. She may have even viewed Jordyn as a sister and trusted her. But that doesn't mean Jordyn felt the same way about Alexis.
Friends who didn't go on camera told us the ladies were very different. Alexis, often warm and welcoming. Jordyn, sometimes distant. But what could lead Jordyn, the daughter of a church deacon and from a loving family, to betrayal and allegedly murder?
She went to the bedroom and woke up about an hour later and discovered Brantley and Crawford in the bathroom.
Just days before her death, Alexis reported that Jordyn's boyfriend, Baron Brantley, sodomized her while she was unconscious.
She was accusing Mr. Brantley of sexual assault.
That accusation may have been the final turning point in a downward, dangerous spiral with Jordyn.
While she was engaged in a fight with her, Mr. Brantley came out of the bedroom and choked her. And while he was choking Ms. Crawford, Jordyn Jones put a plastic bag over her head.
Do you think this all boiled down to protecting Baron from a rape charge?
Of course.
Dr. Sherry says it appears Jordyn was willing to do anything to defend and protect Baron.
And no remorse that I can see. So we asked again, what kind of person could do that? A person that's unfortunately emotionally, mentally unstable underneath.
Were the signs always there? One of Alexis's close friends took to Facebook with her frustrations after Jordyn was arrested. Alexis trusted you, she wrote, even after I told her for 3 years straight not to. You gave her so many red flags of why you could not be trusted.
What it suggests to me, there's a lot of anger. There's a lot of stuff that we may not even consider what's going on with Jordyn.
For now, the hope is for healing and lessons learned as a family fights for justice.
And I think this case is going to be very painful, but it's going to be a rude lesson and an eye-opener to young college students, young females, everywhere.
I did reach out to Jordyn's family to comment in this story, but they did not want to. A family friend, though, did tell me they are all completely devastated by this. They say they had no indication that Jordyn could be involved in anything like a murder. We'll have more from Dr. Sherry on our CBS 46 app. For now, I'm Haley Mason for CBS 46 News.
Right now, the state's highest court is set to hear arguments over evidence in the death of a Clark Atlanta student. Alexis Crawford was found dead in a DeKalb County park in 2019. The case the Georgia Supreme Court is hearing today involves a key piece of evidence tied to her roommate's boyfriend, a phone call Barron Brantley made from jail. He is charged with her murder. 11 Live's Karis Belger is live outside of the courthouse for us. Karis, been a very long road for the victim's family, 4 years now. What's the goal of the hearing today?
Well, the state today to overturn a decision previously made by a Fulton County barring phone call records that were made while Brantley has been in custody. Brantley allegedly made some incriminating statements during the time he was in jail, and that's why the state is trying to have these records introduced for evidence in court. According to investigators, Alexis was strangled on Halloween morning, and her remains were later dumped in a park in Decatur. A search went on for days before detectives say Alexis's former roommate, Jordyn Jones, led them to where her remains were located. They also say Jones previously admitted to having some part to Alexis. The state is arguing Brantley did not have reason to expect his phone calls in jail would be private, and that's why they are petitioning to allow the phone calls.
All right, we're having some trouble with Karis's microphone, so what they're trying to do is argue whether those phone calls made in prison should be used during the course of the trial. Very important evidence here. In 2022, a judge ruled that hearsay evidence could be used in the trial, meaning prosecutors would be able to bring up the alleged rape of Crawford by Brantley prior to her death. So we'll have much more on the case. Karis Belger standing by there at the courthouse. We'll have much more throughout the hour.
1 week after Alexis vanished, her body was discovered in a DeKalb County park. She was found inside that same plastic bin, hidden deep in the woods. The medical examiner confirmed what investigators already feared. Alexis had died from asphyxiation. Under police questioning, both Jordyn Jones and Barron Brantley confessed. Jordyn actually led detectives to the exact location where they had dumped Alexis's body. Barron admitted to choking her until she stopped breathing. Both of them were just 21 years old, the same age as the woman whose life they took. They were arrested and charged with felony murder. Both were held without bond. As of 2025, this case is still making its way through the legal system. Jordyn Jones's trial has been moving forward. Jail calls between her and Barron were ruled admissible, meaning prosecutors can use those conversations as evidence. The case has advanced to a grand jury, and while justice often moves slower than we'd like, it is moving. Alexis Crawford's death forces us to confront some hard truths. She did what we're always told to do. She reported Barron's behavior. She didn't stay quiet. She took action. But reporting what happened wasn't enough to keep her safe. This case shows us that danger doesn't always wear a stranger's face. Sometimes the biggest threats come from people we know, people we live with, people we trust. Alexis trusted Jordyn. She thought they were friends, and that trust cost her everything. Her story is a reminder that when someone violates your boundaries, distancing yourself isn't an overreaction. It's protection. It's survival. And when someone tells you they feel unsafe, believe them. Take it seriously. Act on it. Alexis Crawford was 21 years old. She had goals, dreams, and people who loved her. Her life mattered. And while her story ended in tragedy, we can honor her memory by learning from it. If this case moved you, please hit the like button and share this video. Alexis's story deserves to be heard. I also want to know what state or country are you watching from right now. Drop it in the comments. I love hearing from you all. And if you want to see more coverage of cases like this, cases that need attention and deserve respect, subscribe to True Crime Tower and turn on notifications. What case do you think I should cover next? Let me know below. I read every single comment. Thank you for watching. Stay aware, stay safe, and always trust your instincts. Until next time.